are live. No Mercy Fightcast, episode 13, the Bkfc edition with my boy, the one and only, my boy out of New Mexico, Austin. No doubt, Trout. Man, what it do, Trout? Man, thank you for joining me and Frank on this podcast.
You got him on mute, or he got it on me. I see the little mute button around there.
Shit,
okay, there we go.
There we go.
What up, Ike? How you doing, man?
Wait, man. Hey, I'm very grateful, man. Blessed to have you on the podcast with us, man. It's a true blessing because as me as a boxing fan growing up, I followed you every step of the way, man. Hey, whatever what you did, bro, was like, man, it's a dream because, bro, you live the life in boxing, bro. You're still doing it. You're still going strong because age ain't nothing but a number. And like you say, man, no doubt, baby.
No doubt. Nah, Ike, it's a pleasure, man. That means a lot to me because you're a monster in the combat world, and from a warrior like yourself, bro, that means the world to me.
Man, appreciate it, man. So for the fans out there, man, you're born and raised in New Mexico. What part of New Mexico were you born and raised?
Las Cruces, the South. You know what I mean? Las Cruces, New Mexico. Okay. Yeah, it's the super South. In fact, we're like 30 minutes from Juarez, from the Mexico border.
Cheers. Hey, so deep down, you are SA at heart, baby.
Yeah, La Raza deep down. I be popping up in Main Street in the poncho, and they be looking at me crazy. I'm like, bro, this shit keeps you. I don't know what to tell y'all. It works.
Hey, so like I was telling my coach Frank, man, I said, man, like your whole story, bro. And then Frank brought up the record. He said, man, he fought everybody, man. You talking about?
Oh man.
So just tell me about it, man. I see you went pro at 19, straight out of high school, correct?
Yeah. I was. I think I was like a year out of high school. I was in college.
Shit. Hey, your amateur record, bro. Check this out, man. 163 and 42 as an amateur boxer. Boy, when did you start boxing?
I started when I was 10. I was 10 years old when I first started. But let me tell you, I remember every one of those 42 losses. It's crazy. Yeah, I remember every one of them. Some of them I got back, some of them I didn't. Try to get them back in the pros. We didn't work out like that.
Man, that's what it is, man. That's the life, man. Shit, Frank, you remember Austin coming up?
Yeah, man. Well, I remember him. Probably the first time I saw him fight was, I don't remember who the opponent was. It may have been, maybe 2009. So not way from the beginning, but definitely over a decade for sure. I've been watching. And then whenever I seen that you were over here. Yeah. What's that?
That was in the early of my career. For sure.
For sure. So a good decade. And then whenever I heard you were like in Houston or like on Main Street, I don't know, maybe a couple years, I'm not sure when. I was like, oh shit, he's right down the street. He's close by. I was like, he must be over there piecing up bike on the daily.
my boy's out there getting in with that boy Hollywood, man. Hollywood's a beast, man. He's kicking our ass over there. Hey, but
he is, man. He's getting me real right for this fight.
Man, yeah. Speaking of that, bro. So, I mean, your main thing, bro, is like, man, I remember you, bro. The whole drama started. You beat up Canelo's little brother or older brother in Mexico, man. Yeah. So you beat his ass. Then you got you got Cotto after that, right?
Yes, sir. So after I beat up Rigoberto Alvarez, Canelo's big brother, he was there too in his hometown. Yeah. I was in their hometown, whooping up on the Alvarez bro. And after that, I had a couple fights. I fought David Lopez, the Destroyer, rest in peace. Yep. He just passed a couple years ago. Then I fought Frank Laporto from Australia, and that was my Showtime debut. And then after that, I got Devin Rodriguez, and then after that Devin Rodriguez fight, I got the Cotto fight. So I still had to grind a little bit to get to that name that I was looking for. But after that was Cotto, Canelo, Lara. Yeah, I just started hitting them back to back to back.
Hey, you brought up Cotto, man. You fought Miguel Cotto in the Garden. NYC, the Garden, Puerto Rican capital. That's the Puerto Rican capital of the world, bro. As everybody know, Cotto
coming up. But definitely was then too before Miami took off.
Yeah. Yeah, that was big out there, man. How was that experience, though, being around all the Puerto Rican fans? So they love that boy, man, out there.
They love him. It's one of those highs that I've been trying to recapture. That was, that was definitely a huge high because I walk in the Madison Square Garden. And by the way, my family is from New York. My mother, my grandmother, my grandfather, all my cousins. So, like, for my grandmother to be able to see me, whoops ass in the garden, that was a big deal to her. And, being from there. And again, like I said, I've just been trying to recapture that moment. And I've been putting in or paying those dues that I paid to get to that moment. So I feel like my time's coming back.
Man,
what year was that? Was that what was that 2012 or
2012?
Yep, 2012. Yeah, December 1st, 2012.
Ooh, man, that was sweet, bro. I remember that. That was a great fight. But hey, bro, then when you fought Canelo, San Antonio, man, the Alamo Dome, man, that was just crazy because you ain't never been touched after that, man. I believe that was the first time you got dropped that fight, right? I remember that because you were a southpaw.
But I dropped.
Man, I remember HBO, was it HBO or Showtime? They did a little documentary about you, bro. Showtime. And I really got to know Showtime. They did that documentary, and I loved it, bro. They showed you who you were, the family, man, everything. Because as like blue collar dog, like you just hard working dog, the daily grind.
And, that New Mexican in me, like everybody just kind of comes up and puts in that work. Put your head down, go to work. That's how we was raised. And I love from where I'm from, and I'm glad I came from there because, even going around the world and seeing the heights that I've seen, home always grounded me. I never got a big head. New Mexico would never allow it.
What's up?
Think you're all bad or what?
Shit. Okay. Hold up, man. Hold on. Hey, speaking of New Mexico, man. So you were brought up, man, through that journey, but the legend that comes to mind when you mention New Mexico or Albuquerque is the rest in peace for one of the greatest of all time, Johnny Tapia, man. May God rest his soul. But that was an idol for me growing up because my dad always told me, love me for what I do in life, like what I do is my career. Don't judge me outside of what I do because we all fight our own personal demons, but love me for what I do because everybody's gonna, hey man, they're gonna talk bad about he did this in the street, he drinks. Man, judge me for what I do. When I'm in front of the camera, man, I show out, I do work. So that's what I love about Johnny Tapia, man, because that dude was my man. I tell you, man, I get emotional talking about it because I know the life he went through, bro. All the documentaries. Did you ever get to meet him? How was it?
I got to meet Johnny. I got to know Johnny on a personal level. I'm still friends with his late wife. Not his late, with his wife, Teresa Tapia. Johnny, the thing that stuck out to me most about Johnny was, he was a little hyper guy, one.
Yeah.
And he didn't like for instance, bodyguards being over and keeping the people away. He hated that. He's like, let him through. He'd be mad, right? Running past the security to go out the crowd. And he'll be in the crowd the whole time, taking pictures, doing autograph, boxing, like he loved his fans.
Shit, we got
a little technical difficulties. We'll get right back to it. He froze up. There you go.
My boy tried on that cricket.
My
boy tried on that cricket.
When I come up, I'm gonna be like that. I'm gonna make sure I give everybody the time of day. And the good thing about keeping that attitude is in case you fall off, people are gonna only remember you as being that humble, down to earth cat that show love. Yeah. Like on the other end, if you was being an asshole and then you fall off, you're like, yeah, he won anyway. He was a jerk. Yeah. Now you be nice to people, they will carry your legacy on for you. And so that's why Johnny was amazing. And you're right. Those demons that he had to deal with, people don't understand. That man has been waiting for his mama to come back.
Exactly.
Ever since she been like, and she, and he ain't never got over that. The times that we've had good conversations, like he would say shit like, man, I just miss mama. I want mama to come home. Like, damn, bro. Still, after all these years, still to this day.
Man, that's it, bro. Because you speak of anybody, like now they can talk about MMA and out there in New Mexico, but man, that's Johnny's Tapia. That's Johnny's. He loved New Mexico, especially Albuquerque.
Yeah,
man, every time he got the mic, hey, Albuquerque,
bro.
Then when I got to meet you, bro, I was like, man, no, I was like, because you came from where he came from.
Yeah.
And that's where the respect is, because you respect it. My dad once told me, your last name is all you got. Make the most of it. That's it. You got your name. Make the most of it, man. And I carry that every day with me, man. It's like you said, if you're a humble guy, they're going to remember you, man. Legends live forever. Legends live forever. The assholes, man, bye. That's how it goes, bro.
But look, man, you got a good legacy going on. I see the boys out there on the field,
man,
about to make it to the league, huh?
We trying
to gonna have to fight no more.
Yeah, we trying to get there.
Way to go, Pops.
But like I said, man, like for me as a father, I had to show them tough love. I couldn't just lay out and be, give them what they want. They had to earn it, man, because that's how my dad was, man, tough. Yeah. But my boys, when I came back to fighting, it wasn't just to come back to go to the UFC or make it big. I just wanted to show them at my age, hard work will pay off and I can get there. When I did it, man, they're like, man, fucking possible bullshit.
It's in the pudding, yeah.
It's it, baby. I got the recipe. It's in the book, baby. Just read it, man. Open that book.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm gonna grab that book right now.
I got you.
Hey, I'm gonna grab one.
Man, hey, so speaking of, man, the No Doubt, man. No doubt. How'd you come up with No Doubt? Who gave you that name? Because I love that shit. That's just dope.
So 2004 Olympics, I was I made the qualifiers.
Okay.
But I never won a national tournament. Even coming up like as a junior, I always lost at regionals. Being from New Mexico, we always had to fight California, Nevada, Arizona, right? So I always lost at regionals coming up. And then when I was like 15, 16, I finally started making it to nationals. By 17, I won my first nationals, got my bye into the Olympic qualifiers. So I'm at the qualifiers, and most of these guys that seen each other, they've been seeing each other since they were kids, right? They had already a bond and a camaraderie. And so as I'm looking at the brackets, the first thing, all I kept hearing when they're looking at my division, it was popping too, was Trout from Las Cruces, New Mexico. Hey, yo, you ain't never heard of him? You know who this cat is? You ever seen him?
Sounds like
I doubt he makes it past the first day. Who's he fighting? Edward Jones? Oh, I doubt he wins that fight. I kept hearing that. I doubt. As I kept advancing through the tournament, and they starting to see who I am. Next thing I keep hearing, and Jason Estrada, he's Big Six, they call him. He's the heavyweight, super heavyweight Olympian 2004. I remember we were all walking down. I just finished fighting. I won. And they didn't think I was gonna win. And he's like, "Hey, yo, Trout, yo, son, you winning this, yo, no doubt." And then from there, I was like, "There it is, no doubt, Trout." I like that. Because the whole time, I had no doubt in myself. Everyone was like, "I doubt he's gonna do that. I doubt he's gonna win." I just knew. Just like when I was gonna fight Cotto, I knew I was gonna win that. You know what I mean? I had no doubt in myself. And that's all I needed. As long as everybody could doubt, it's fine. But as long as I believe and have no doubt in myself and in my God, I'm unstoppable.
Man, no diggity, no doubt.
No doubt, diggity, no doubt.
I love this shit, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's awesome, brother. Like I said, man, you're going through your record, bro. You fought Cotto, you fought Alvarez, you fought Laura. Man, Laura's a bad motherfucker.
He's a bad motherfucker.
You went toe to toe with Laura.
That was a southpaw versus southpaw on that one, huh?
Yeah, worst fight. People say, "Who's your toughest fight?" I say Lar, because he wasn't the most physical, but mentally, like
Cuban boxing, man.
I don't have an answer.
Yep. Then you fought.
He's actually from he's from here too.
He stays in
Southwest. Southwest.
Yeah, he's staying here too. Yeah.
But check it out, man. You fought both Charlo brothers, and I'm telling you,
that's
both of them.
That's badass.
That's kind of bad. Hey, I'll tell you what, the biggest BS decisions ever. Because the first one you beat him.
I thought so, man. I thought I had that one.
Yeah, first round, man. I remember that fight, dude. Round 1 through 6, he put it on. He stepped on the gas. 6 through 12. After that, he gassed out, bro. You were on his ass.
And I know I had at least 2 rounds in that first 6 rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
But from 6 to 12, it was on me. You know your shit, man. I tell you,
I know boxing.
He's not as dumb as he looks. Yeah. He knows a little bit of boxing. He can't. He all them books you got behind you can't read any of those, but he knows boxing a little bit though.
But I tell you, hey, I grew up, man, as a boxing man. You see it up there, man. Chavez, Mildred Taylor, man.
That's our guy.
That's Chavez. He put the essays on the map, that fight, because that shows you never give up, man. Keep fighting to get that last bell. Man. I was watching Chavez like a little kid follow my dad around while he drank his beer. But that's where I found fight, man, through that guy right there, man. Tough as nails, man.
Tough
But I
as
remember
nails.
that. Hey, but then you came back, man. You did that, man. Now you're on a 5-fight winning streak right now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. 37 years old, 5-fight winning streak. You've been fighting in Dubai. How's that promotion out there in Dubai treating you, man? I see they love you out there, man. How's
yeah, man. Legacy Promotions. Shout out to Legacy, man. They took a chance on the kid, and I'm gonna make sure it pays off. They treat us good. They have great production, great organization, great marketing, and it's an international market that they got me. They put me in, and so I'm loving it. I fought in Germany, Dubai, and I'm looking forward to going to the UK. Looking at James Metcalf, he's ranked number 2 or 3. I think whooping him for a title eliminator would be spot on, and I would love to go to the UK to go do that. Man, there's my call out for James Metcalf. But first things first, we got to smack Diego up. But I do want to make sure that I let everybody know I'm trying to get a world title shot in boxing as well as Bkfc. I'm gonna go for both.
Double duty.
Let's break some records. Let's get it.
Like my boy, that's the whole purpose of this show tonight is BKFC edition. My boy Austin, no doubt, Trout. Baddest motherfucker in New Mexico, next to Johnny Tapia. Diego Sanchez.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Hey, Diego Sanchez.
And Holly Holm.
Hey, Holly Holm. hey, the preacher's daughter. Ooh, man, don't get me started about that one. I love you. Man,
I made my pro debut on her undercard when she fought Kristen Martin. Yeah.
See how roles flip.
It's crazy.
Roles flip. And, man, speaking of Holly, man, like you said, I can go on days without her because she was the baddest female at one time. She was legit. My boy.
She was. She still kind of got it. She's still up there. So she got them high kicks still.
That's where she comes from. That's you, man. So speaking of that, my boy BKFC going down to Albuquerque next month. Man, you got the press conference.
You just keep going into, like we were talking in the beginning about him going to everybody's backyard to fight him. You keep on. You keep on going. You gotta go fight Diego. I mean, that's kind of your hometown too, But he's still in New Mexico.
It kind of is, but it kind of isn't.
Yeah,
it's you go into his hours away from where I live, and there's been a big rivalry as far as I know from the north and the south. Football, basketball, boxing. Albuquerque is always like look down or look past the South, Las Cruces.
That's correct. That's correct.
So, they think they got. You're gonna go to Diego. You're gonna go to Diego's backyard, take him out there, and then after that, we're gonna go to UK and take our old boy over there. Let's get
Metcalf. Let's go. That's kind of my steez. I like going to people's backyard. It's less pressure on me. They got to perform. I just got to shut the crowd up. That's all I got to do.
That's it. All right. Speaking of BKFC, man, how did this opportunity come about, man? How did this happen?
Shout out to Nelson Flores, Raynello Management. That's my guy, bro. And I know him from PBC back in my Al Heyman days.
Okay.
He called me out the blue. Was like, "Hey, would you be interested in doing BKFC?" I was like, "Bro, that's funny that you called me and said that because I was just watching some of y'all's fights and I was just telling my wife, I do that shit right there. I do that. I can whoop him.
Yeah.
I can whoop him. I go, that's the champion. Oh yeah, I can go. I can get him. You know what I mean?" And so he's like, well, okay. And, of course, the next question is back. How much and who? Or should I say who and how much? And he's like, well, I can't tell you about how much now, but I think we can get you Diego Sanchez. I said, yeah. I like that. I don't even care about how much now. Let's make that work. In Albuquerque, too, I said, we got to do this in New Mexico. I was hoping we got it at the Pan Am Center in Las Cruces, but we'll go take care of Albuquerque first. Okay. And then I'll bring my own BKFC fight down to Las Cruces.
That's what's up, man. That's what it's about, bro. But I'm gonna tell you, I've been watching interviews and I see what David did. He said, Diego, he goes, yeah, I think I handle Trout. I'm gonna put him in the clinch. I'm gonna dirty box him. I said, you know what? As a boxer, we always call the phone booth drill. They put us in one foot in the tire, and we starting right there and let's go. That's just how I was brought up. Put your foot in the tire. Don't come out that tire, my dad.
Don't you get out that tire.
My dad, that belt boy, come out that tire one more time. Hey, that's it, boy. You in the phone booth already, and that's where you're gonna start.
Yeah, I keep hearing that a lot. I keep hearing that people, obviously, I'm a fan of both sports, but man, knowing Austin and like watching him growing up, and then watching Diego growing up, and people keep saying, "Oh, he's gonna fucking dirty box and put him in." I'm like, what? How you gonna, bro? Diego. I mean, he's a fucking legend in the MMA world, and
in the MMA
you know he's an
world.
OG. But come on, man, this ain't, and
27
it ain't
years
just because I
boxing.
got you on, Austin. Trust me, I say how it is, and I don't see. I mean, I don't see. What I want to know what round you think you're gonna finish him.
I'm a slow starter, so I'm gonna give myself to the third
or fourth.
Yeah,
so
third or fourth round.
So the rules are 2-minute rounds, cakewalk, 5 rounds.
Yeah, 2-minute rounds.
Man,
see,
I can punch the whole time.
That good thing you told me, because I see Ike sent me earlier. He sent me a little text with the Bkfc rules. He's like, hey, brush up on the rules so you know what you're talking about earlier. I didn't even look at that shit. I didn't look at that shit. But thank you for letting me. Okay.
My boy Colombian, dog, I had to check it.
I say, yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
He said, "Hey, look at that."
My boy,
I can pretty much burn out for 2 minutes, and so like that whole clinching shit and all that dirty boxing. I've been working on that too. Okay. I've been, Main Street, we got some of the best MMA, jiu-jitsu, grappling coaches. And I've been over there. I went to the other side from the boxing to the MMA side, and we're working on all that. And guess what? I'm pretty damn good at dirty boxing. I should have been a dirtier fighter this whole time. Tripping.
Yeah, especially being a southpaw, man. That left uppercut could come
in.
Bro, who is eating that shit? And think about it, bro. When you get hit with these chingasos, boy, it's just a different feeling.
Different. It's different. I tell them, I ain't never hurt my hand punching outside the glove. And again, I'm from New Mexico. We get jumped a lot out there. That's kind of the thing. Like, if you're gonna get in a fight, you're probably gonna get jumped. Okay, so keep an eye out. And I ain't never been cut. I ain't never been none of that. In all the fights I've gotten into on the street, I'm not proud of all the street fights I've gotten into, but it's more than the average person because of where I'm from. In the desert, there's not much to do but to drink, fight, and fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I got 4 kids.
That's what they call it, DFF. That's what they call it, DFF.
All them hunters out there in New Mexico.
We in the desert, man. Again, I ain't never hurt my hands. I ain't never really been cut up. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'm just saying. And Diego knows where I'm from. The South is different from Albuquerque. Yeah. Albuquerque, there's not room to fight like there was down in Las Cruces. Yeah. You know what I mean? Things got broken up quick. We sat there and fought until somebody gave up, or until it was like, all right, that's enough. We both tired.
Hey, so the South was more a little rougher, huh? Albuquerque's more a little suburban. How you think?
No, not at all. Albuquerque is a more city, and it's definitely more hood.
Okay, all right, okay.
Just Las Cruces is more of they got a lot more farmland, so you got a lot of these fighting farmers and vaqueros that all they want to do is fight. You know what I mean? So it's like meet up at parks, we meet up in desert spots, and just have big ass rumbles.
That's it. Throwing down to some boots or something.
Throwing down in the desert. And thank God nobody got killed. No one really got injured. Seriously, we was out there it was honored amongst thieves, so to kind of speak. Like, we're not gonna just stomp somebody out till they're dead or not moving. And there's definitely mercy happening, which is why I don't think there was nobody dying, because there was definitely big old 10-on-10, 15-on-15 type brawls out there.
Shit, that's it. Man, so this opportunity for you, man, going down in Albuquerque, man, how big is it for you to step into the Bkfc ring? It's a little bit different, but how big is it for you? What does it mean to you to get this fight in Albuquerque your first time against a kind of a rival, man? How's it feel?
I think he just like, man, I'm gonna go get I'm fighting.
About to get a paycheck.
What, man? Give me that boy right now.
Check this out. It means a lot to me. It's deeper than just that. Okay. I made my pro debut in Albuquerque, right? 2005. So 2023, I get to make my Bkfc pro debut in Albuquerque. It comes around full circle. Yeah. I don't believe in coincidences. I'm looking at it like I'm about to go be a world champion again. Yeah. In both sports.
Man, that's awesome. Like I said, man. So they took care of it. So what is your deal with Bkfc? Y'all taking it per fight? Y'all doing the contract? How does it work, man?
Right now we're doing it per fight. I have no doubt that I'm going to grow with this company.
Okay,
I like what they're doing. I like the fights that they put on.
Yeah.
I like the rules. I mean, they don't call for no bullshit. Like, if you gonna sit there and run, the dude will kick you out and not give you no money. Like, we're not here to run. We're here to fight. You only got 2 minutes. Like, go to work. Stop playing.
Yeah, so that's my next step, man. Is BKFC, man. I'm just trying to get his knee healthy, and that's where I'm headed. I just got to,
man.
I got to, I know my style. I know
you shit, man. You will be perfect in the BKFC.
That's
right?
what I'm hearing. I can't wait to show the crowd what I can do in that.
No
cage.
doubt, they're gonna love you in that shit, man.
I love it. I can't wait, bro.
I'll send you. I mean, you already know David Philman. He's recruiting like a mug right now.
I already know, man. It hit me up. I said, man, let my knee get 100%. I was going down.
Bet. I gotta be there. I'm gonna come wherever your fight's at, man. I'm gonna be there.
That's what's up, man. Hey, so man, that's awesome for you, man. Because I can't wait to see it. Man, you got the press conference coming up with tomorrow or Thursday?
It's Thursday. I leave out tomorrow night. Yeah.
Okay, man. That's man. You can catch all the limelight. Man, everybody wants to know because they're gonna build that up more than the champ. I think
that's straight up.
Who's the main event on that card? Is that y'all or
no? The Juggernaut.
That's crazy because like I said,
on me, boy.
I know that I've seen the.
That's exactly how I felt too. I was like, oh my god,
man, yeah.
Please let me in.
Boy, for real, I'll put because that boy comes straight forward. You don't watch.
He got a punch, but
it's hitting you from out here.
Yeah,
I'm throwing my shit down the pipe, boy. You
yeah,
that's what it's gotta be about, man.
Hey, what you doing? Is this what weight is this that you doing with Diego?
So actually, this is why it's not just an open and closed case for me. This fight's gonna be at 165. I ain't never fought at 165 before, but been at 154 my whole career. Even went down to 147. Now that doesn't mean that I don't get up to 165. In fact, I walk around probably like 170, 175. Okay. But that just means that, Diego's gonna come down from probably 190, and he's gonna have a little bit of size on me, but I'm not worried about none of that.
Honestly, man, I don't even think Diego should be that big if you because he's fought at 55. He's fought at 170, but he shouldn't have been fighting.
He shouldn't have been there.
He's really a 55er. Yeah. So if you're gonna do at a heavier weight, I think this is a perfect guy to do it with because it's kind of like y'all just ain't cutting that much weight, pretty much.
Exactly.
I wouldn't doubt you bigger than him, to be honest.
And I got longer arms too, so
I see this fight.
He's Mexican. He got the little Ike T-Rex on.
Little T-Rex. Hey, but them shits carry some power. They carry some dynamite.
Boy, you an asshole for that one. Oh, got the T-Rex arms.
That boy got the little T-Rex arm, bro.
I can throw these things out.
Yeah, man.
Hey, real talk, man. One thing about Diego, it sucks saying this, but I believe he's punch drunk. And I know he's tough as fuck in the head. But I think one of them body shots are gonna hit his ass, and he ain't gonna know what the fuck hit him. I'm telling you, because it's coming. I mean, bro,
I think it's the angles. Angles that Austin's gonna hit him with. He's never been hit by them angles that he's about to fight a real boxer in boxing.
And I know he's talking shit, saying, "Oh, now he took off the pillow fist gloves and this, that, and that." I'm like, all right, bro, you gonna see this man said that he's going to lick my blood. I said, bro, you can lick these nuts.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, for real, you don't call out a dog, man. Hey, like we say back in the day, hey, step up the porch, Holmes. You want to get your ass, step up the porch. Now, hey, be some colors up in here, but you want to join the gang, step up that porch, baby. Let's get
that porch. But I'm coming. I'm bringing all the I want to be like a classy killer, a black James Bond. But I'm gonna go out there a little bit barking because it's my home state, and we're gonna get through Diego and then see what's next for the BKFC because I got my eyes on a couple of guys, but we gotta figure out what weight class we're gonna stay in first.
I think once you piece up Diego, I think one is gonna come in mind is Mike Perry. Mike Perry.
I like that.
But hey, here comes show me the money. I think
I like that Mike Perry fight. In fact, I might even just call him. I'm like, Mike Perry, let's just get through it. Let's just get to it.
You heard it here first. No mercy.
Let's just get to it, man.
Come on, Mike.
Come on, Mike.
You got to step up now, Mike.
Quick.
Hey, he calling out everybody else. Hey, call out a real boxer, motherfucker. You want a box? Yeah. Come on. Hey, no diggity, no doubt, baby.
He can make 165 easy, I think.
Yeah,
too.
That's what
I think so too. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, they feel me.
He's gonna be waiting for you right there at 65.
What's up?
Nice. Yeah, let's do that.
Hey,
MVP. I like that.
Hey, so speaking of that, man, are you gonna have who's gonna be in your corner? You got Bobby Benton coming with you?
I got Bobby Ben. I got Chris Hollywood Hernandez.
Hollywood.
I'm looking to see how many they're gonna allow in the corner. If they allow another one, then I'm gonna bring Krubo Bob.
Okay.
Bob Perez, yes. And I'm gonna have Louis Burke in my locker room.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Hey, because a lot of people don't know, man. Bobby Benton is a man. He's a mastermind, man. He's quiet, he's confident, but he don't play that bullshit, man. He's real tough. And if you're fucking off and fucking up, he's gonna call you out, man. That's what I love about Bob.
Yeah,
and his way, no way you want to fuck off, step off.
Yeah, he keeps it real. And in boxing, you know, I'm not sure about MMA. In boxing, don't nobody keep it real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So to find somebody in boxing that you know, he does what he says and he won't say it if he ain't gonna do it. That's real rare. So I got love for Bob. You know, honestly, I've been going to that Main Street gym since I was about 14, 15 years old.
Yep, man. I heard down the grapevine because that's where I started. When I started at Prince Boxing, I did all my sparring at Main Street.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's how it worked. Everybody went to Main Street.
Everybody went to Main Street.
That's it. All the big dogs were coming there. Jay Prince bring all his big dogs, and me, man, like Lou Savarese, man, he's a legend of mine. Yeah. And always every time, even though he can remember my name, hey, what's up, Ike? That's big because who he is. World heavyweight champ.
What he's done.
What's up, Ike? But he's so humble, kind.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I said that's legit, man. That's what I love about it.
Yeah,
well, that'd be big to have Bobby in that corner, Bobby being out there, and because it don't matter if I
never met him, but I've always heard good shit about him. I've never met him, but I've always heard Bobby. I just always hear his name. What's his last name?
Benton.
Yeah, I've always heard J Boy talks about him a lot, and just a bunch of guys. I always hear good stuff about him, so he must be a good dude.
He is. He really is one of the best. Yeah. One of the best people. He, you know, honestly, because you know Bobby, my other coach Louis. And then my amateur coach, Sammy DePachi, all three white men, you know what I mean? And they helped raise me, mold me. And so that the whole, I don't see color. Most people like, man, that's bullshit, but it's kind of not like I'm not going to let your skin color dictate what I think about you. I'm going to let you dictate what I think about you.
Thank you. Right on. Thank you. A lot of people need to hear that because some people are just, they're on that bullshit, but exactly what you said is like you're gonna tell me how you are.
Yeah, you're gonna show me, and you know sometimes you may come out the racist way. That's unfortunate. I just can't vote with you, but it's fine. At least I know. But those three men, you know, they were big father figures in my life. And Bobby, he don't even look like he's that much older than me, but
no.
when he says "good job, son," I be sitting there feeling type of way. Like,
that's me.
Hey, you know, like I tell you, Bob reminds me of the movie White Man Can't Jump. Woody Harrelson. That's straight Bob. Straight white man. And he got that flavor. He got that same.
And he can hoop too.
That's what I'm saying, man. Billy Hoke and hoop, man.
Hey, every time people come in, they be looking at Bobby like, "You can't ball." He like, "Oh yeah, you want to play? You want to put some money up? Pick somebody." Yeah. I got him. He's like, "I don't care. You can pick my teammate." Right away, he's trying to make that money.
That's it, man. Boy, he's a legend. And I love all that Main Street. So when did you make it official and come down here for good? To move down, you live in Cypress, girl. You out here in Texas, Houston?
Yeah, I'm here in the kind of the Champion Forest area.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's right by me.
Oh, you in the hood? All right, man.
Yeah.
Link up, man.
Yeah.
When it gets warm, we come do some pool partying and whatnot.
Hell yeah.
What's up? So when did you move down to Houston?
Just a little bit more than 2 years now. We came out December 2020 during the pandemic, man. We had to get out of New Mexico. All my streams of income got stopped. You know, a lot of things around the gym, tattoo shops, because I do ATM. So every place that my ATM was in was shut down. Like, I had no streams of income coming in. So I was like, I find someone. And you know, there was little personal issues, you know, that I guess you can say I was running from, but I've always had Houston or DC on my radar of places to move. And once all these things kind of happened, I was like, man, if this ain't God telling me to get your shit and go already. And it's true, man. I should have did this, 5-10 years ago.
Exactly, man. So how's your family adjusting, man? You got daughters, you got kids?
Yeah, I got daughters here. They're doing good. Like my daughter, straight A's in school, getting her in volleyball. She's doing great in that. The wife is doing good, making acquaintances and figuring her way around. Me, I'm a social butterfly, so I had friends before I got here. You know what I'm saying?
That's what my wife, my daughters hated. Like, damn, Dad, everywhere we go, they know you.
Talking to somebody, yeah.
Well, Ike walks in talking shit before he even meets you.
But that's just me, because that's who I am. I'm a real motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. You say what's up, man. I ain't gonna be that asshole. Be like, oh,
yeah,
man, say what's up, homie? Shit, show love, because hey, respect what I do, because hey, I grinded all my life to get here.
Shit, Ike be inviting himself to the barbecue after an hour of meeting somebody.
Yeah. Shit, how we do it? I bring the.
He's like, how many pounds of fajitas you want me to bring?
How many pounds I got? Because I'm gonna need like 3 for me. Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. Hey, because Frank's in the same boat, man. I see, I got 2 boys. They in college already. Now I got nothing but daughters at home, man.
Yeah.
So I'm at that stage like, these motherfuckers come knocking my door. You want to ask?
I got all these girls too, bro. I got all these girls, man.
Man, I can't wait for that day. Hey,
I fucking lost count how many daughters he got already. He fucking
got
one on the way. He's already got the next one pre-planned already.
Hey, I'm trying to get my wife pregnant. So I can give me a boy.
That boy Ike must have been living over there and where you said over there in the desert.
In the desert?
Motherfucker must have been living out there.
Like you ain't got no TV or nothing?
Shit.
You don't got no Netflix or something?
That's why I started the podcast, man. I gotta stay busy, dog. Shit.
Yeah,
this might be the only thing. This might be the only thing that saves him from having another one.
Hey, poor woman. On that.
Hey, man, I love my girls, though, but I'm not ready for them to start dating, man. I know that's what day's gonna come. And I'm gonna be that pissed off ass, so just waiting outside. I open the garage, open everything. You ain't knocking on the door. I'm waiting for you outside. I want to know who's picking up.
You seen that movie? With fucking with I Smith, son. Well, that's that one, and then the other one too.
A bad boy, motherfucker. You look 30.
Bad boy.
Motherfucker, you at least 30.
Well, yeah, I've had that I've had that cock ready to go. My 20-year-old never brought never brought a boyfriend home, so I never got to do it. She kind of knew, I guess.
Hold on,
you said, who the fuck is this?
You said 20?
Motherfucker, 20? You look 30.
You look 30. You ludicrous looking motherfucker.
You ever made love to a man before?
You want to?
That's how I go down. Hey, you got to put fear in these little motherfuckers' heart, man, because that's my pride and joy. You ain't gonna fuck with her.
These little niggas ain't got no respect either.
Man, these days, man, it's wild.
Like if you think about it, you know what I mean? Like I didn't grow up with a pops.
Yeah.
A lot of people my age didn't grow up with a pop. But we all became fathers. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. We all became decent fathers even without. So like we're dealing with that little gap of generation of kids that didn't have no fathers, but then they also didn't have no strong mothers either. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have no father, but I had a strong ass mama. She raised me. And a lot of people my age growing up, they did. A lot of people a little bit younger than us, they did not. They didn't have no good strong father or mother. They had grandma raising them.
Exactly, man.
Grandma tired. She ain't got time to be sitting there, trying to keep up on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So those are the little boys that's trying to come after our daughters. Yeah, I'm like, let me meet your parents. If it's grandma, you can't even come over here. Fuck out of here.
Fuck around,
I need mom and dad.
I might know your mama, man. I see your mama at the club. Hold on.
Yeah.
I know where she dance at. Hold on.
Yeah. It's like, nah, we ain't going that right.
She was upstairs.
My grandbaby's gonna be part of you. Nah. We got to look at these genes. I'm sorry.
You got me fucked up. Not in my watch, man. That's how it goes. Like you said, man, we family, man. But man, we blessed. And I'm glad, man. So, how does your family support you, man, in your boxing career and your fighting career? How do they do it?
How did they think? What they think about the bare knuckle?
Not happy about it. Wife wasn't happy about it.
Yeah.
Mama was not happy about it. Even my daughter Charlotte, my 12-year-old, she's not happy about it. But I was like, look, baby, I'm gonna bring this check home. You're gonna shut the fuck up.
They'll be happy.
You speaking of that, Austin, man.
Okay.
Hey, my wife the same way. My wife looked at me like, motherfucker, you out your goddamn mind.
You crazy,
yeah. I've been rolling with you. You know, I had your baby that's one of your fights when I got cut. She went to labor early. She goes, I'm not going through all that. I said, but she understands fighting is a part of who I am.
Yeah.
That's my escape. I'd rather fight than be that guy that got to depend on like the alcohol, the drugs, and all that. That's fighting is my escape, or even just training. That's an escape for me to let me just clear my mind, man. Because a lot of guys, man, we've been talking about this for a long time on this podcast. Mental health for guys. Mental health is big, and that's our escape. That's it, bro.
But people don't understand it because I've been doing boxing therapy. So here's a little cheap plug: Rocksteady Boxing, Main Street. Come down. If you have Parkinson's, I got the brain therapy on lock. But from learning from that, boxing does help a lot of mental illnesses, and not just from like Parkinson's, which is deadly, which is of course deadly and chronic, but it also helps from just Alzheimer's. It helps people that like I have a client that had a brain tumor surgery, and they end up cutting all kinds of shit when they did it, and she lost balance. She had to learn how to walk again. Well, from boxing, she's been able to drop that deficit of her brain activity. So boxing does it's a stress reliever. It gets your cognitive skills better. You have to learn the hand-eye. You have to learn the feet-eye. You have to learn hand-feet coordination. And all those cross-coordinations that are happening are just making new neurological connections that old age or brain disease of some sort may have killed off. And so then what ends up happening is that things you lost, you get back because, that connection gets reconnected, even though it's a different path. So that's boxing, it's the magic exercise. And not just boxing, but that goes, with any art, martial art, MMA, kickboxing, any of that coordination. It's a lifesaver.
And you're saying again, where can they find that at? Main Street Boxing? What time y'all start that, man? That's big.
Tuesdays, Thursdays at 12 o'clock.
Man, hey, all y'all out there, y'all listening, man. If y'all fighting something, having something, go hit up my boy Austin Trout, man. You get to train with the champ, man.
Come through. We'll get you right.
Hey, I'm with that boxing champ, about the future Bkfc champ.
Future Bkfc and a Rocksteady Boxing entrepreneur.
Hell yeah. And future about to whoop that boy Platinum Mike Perry champ.
Perry better start camp now. Get the head movement. Work on that head movement.
Better move that head movement, boy.
Hey, head movement, man. That's what's up. Man, I can't wait for that, man. It's been a blessing to have you on this podcast, man.
Blessing's been mine, man. Thank you.
We appreciate you, man. I know you're in shit. Obviously, you're in camp. You got a big fight. You got a press conference in 1 or 2 days. So we snuck in there. Got a little press with you first. You know what I'm saying? Man, so appreciate you taking the time coming out here.
Anybody you want to shout out before we let you go, brother?
Yes, shout out to Sports Accessories in Las Cruces, New Mexico. They've been a day one sponsor of mine. USANA supplements. Okay. I've been on them for 10 years. Even if they didn't give me supplements, I would still shout them out because that stuff is bomb. Shout out to Oregon Mountain Organics. Shout out to Martine and Misia Valley Roofing. You got to get my shit together.
Hey, it happens. Let me tell everybody, man, give your sponsors. They go blank
every time, bro. I swear to God. Hey, even us, like we know we're gonna do the show, and I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna shout out this person or this person. Man, as soon as it comes down to it, we get off, and I'm like, damn, I didn't say nothing about my boy. He's about to fight in 2 days, and I didn't bring him up, or something like that. It's crazy.
It ain't just me, then.
Oh no, I'm telling you, every single time. So it's all good.
Hey, no doubt, man.
Hey, what do y'all think? Real quick, hey, Bkfc, what Francis Ngannou, what y'all think he's gonna go over there?
I hope so, man. They on him.
They trying.
The UFC, the way they did him, he's like, bro,
dirty.
I'm the heavyweight champ. I'm the biggest puncher in everything right now. Y'all ain't gonna give me nothing. Yeah. And they's like, nah, we don't work like that.
Yeah. But check it out,
Bkfc. And all these little combat sports that are coming out around that they are putting fighters first. I will put that I will
thank you
that right now. The Bkfc, and I've worked with some of the best, but I have not been treated as good as I've been treated by the Bkfc. Putting fighters first, and that's what's going to make all these other people phase out because the most important factor of the whole thing, which is the fighter, right, is going to go to whoever treats them the best. And
good thing if people starting to realize it, man, and it's good. Finally, people starting to realize that shit.
Yeah,
finally, bro. Finally, like you said, like before, sponsors were everything, and now we're in the UFC. We can't wear shit. That's half her
And they're
income.
not paying y'all. They're not paying y'all enough to not get the
$5,000.
sponsorship.
Half her income's gone, bro, and I can depend on that shit. All I need is a fucking little logo, man. I walk away with 50,000.
Exactly.
I can't get that.
You can't get that. That's crazy. And it's all because of that contract, that exclusive contract that they made with the Reebok?
Reebok, then Venom.
Venom,
man,
yeah.
It's all, man. It
That's
goes
fact.
down like that.
That's fact.
But like I said, hey, real quick, if it does happen, Ngannou versus Tyson Fury, he really wants that to get paid. You think Tyson Fury just runs through?
I think that's bad.
I think Fury, it ain't even run through him, but because Tyson Fury can box, he can move. Yeah. He's the biggest shit. He's longest.
And it moves like you.
He moves like a middleweight. He moves like a middleweight.
Tyson
hits like a heavyweight. I don't think so. Sorry, Francis. I don't think he's gonna hit him.
Tyson Fury already fought a Francis Ngannou. He already fought a bronze bomber. It's the same guy. It's a big puncher. It's a big puncher. He already beat Francis Ngannou 2 times or 3 times. 3 times.
3 times. Yeah.
That fight already happened. It's just a different name, a different person. But
shit, just let my boy get paid, man. Just let my boy
get that money.
Yeah, definitely go get paid. But you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You ain't beating Fury.
Well, we can set it up because he might beat Joshua.
Yeah.
That's why he might win.
That one makes a little more sense.
Gets hit. He gets hit way too much. And Ngannou got a wrap. So you can set it up because he don't have to go straight for Fury. He can make good money fighting Joshua. Maybe
that's a big fight. That's the second biggest fight you can make.
Yep,
that's the second biggest fight you can make.
There's money to be made out there. Hey, everybody watching, there's money to be made. Don't get locked into the contracts. Go chase that money, man. Because
remember, you are the most important piece. Of this whole game. And that goes from the champions to even the journeyman. We can't do this shit without the journeyman or the champion.
Exactly. You can't build a fighter.
You can't build a fighter. Exactly.
That's it, man. Like I say, man, best of luck to you, baby. Go do your thing at that press conference. Represent that No Mercy. Give us a little shout out. Show some love.
Yeah, shout out to the No Mercy podcast. Yeah, no doubt.
We got to get you back on, man. At some point after the fight or something, we got to get you back on after that W.
No doubt. And I'll DM you my cell phone, right? So you can hit me straight to the phone, man.
100. He's gonna be trying to send you some nudes, but
Yeah, appreciate it.
Be careful. He's gonna send you that link to the OnlyFans. Oh shit.
Yeah, my boy's out, man. Hey, my boy Austin Trout, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, he's humble, and that's as a boxer, dude. Just his career, bro. And
he's fought everybody. Like I said, man, earlier, like I think I posted about it, but shit, look at his track record. That boy, he fought everybody.
Man, I can't wait to see him what he does out there, bro. Because man, Diego, he's big in the MMA scene, but you barking up the wrong tree.
It's not the best thing, man. As soon as I heard it, like they've been talking about it for maybe 2 months or so. Yeah. And as soon as I heard that's what they were trying to do, I'm like, man, that's not going to go good. It's not going to go good. And there's some people out there like pushing for him, but I guess for the MMA world, but just being non-biased, like, bro, I don't know how Diego can get that done. I just don't know. I don't see it happening. Like, I don't see that shit happening.
Man, it's gonna be crazy, man. I hope God bless him, but it's gonna be ugly for him.
Yeah. Hey, props to him, but I don't know. I mean, he's a fighter, you know how it is. Fighters gonna fight, and he might have some fun, might have a little fun, but
hey, hold up. Hey, Diego Sanchez, I don't know if you have it or not, but if you ain't got insurance, man, we got the lady for you, man.
You gonna need it, buddy.
Who we got? We got Valerie Delgado Insurance Agency. Diego Sanchez, you get cut up, you can't fight no more, you need some insurance. Might want to get it right now. He called Valerie Delgado Insurance Agency, proud sponsor of the No Mercy Fightcast.
First official and proud sponsor.
Proud sponsor. She's taking care of us. If you need any insurance needs, H-Town, anywhere around, please reach out to Ms. Delgado.
I like how you said H-Town, anywhere around. That shit rhymes. Are you trying to rhyme? You put your little fucking Tony Stark glasses on and you want to rhyme.
Bro, freestyle king, baby.
Freestyle king, baby. Valerie Delgado. Hey, Diego Sanchez, like you said, you get it right now. Don't try to get that insurance after the fight. They I don't know they're going to want to take you no more, but definitely get it right now before you go in for that fight.
Yep. Valerie Delgado, hit her up, man. Like I said, always doing great things for us, the Delgados, but Valerie Insurance
for us and around the whole Houston combat sport. They're at the Houston local boxing shows. They're over here supporting the kids. the young kids coming up in boxing. They're supporting the MMA shows. They're supporting our boy at Elevate FC. They're supporting us, most importantly.
Everything, bro. It's a blessing because as a
the Delgados, Valerie Delgado, Joe Delgado, man, big shout out to these.
Man, thank y'all very much. But like I said, they see us doing good. They can support us doing good. We're humble. I know. Mr. Delgado says we talk a lot of shit.
He said, "Hey, y'all gotta, you might you gotta be careful sometimes."
Well, there's no mercy with us.
There's no mercy, Joe. Let us talk shit, Joe. We trying to get canceled.
Hey, Frank, if we can't, bro, with me, I know me personally, if I can't be myself, I'm not a happy person, bro. I get cranky, I get moody. You know me, I walk in the gym talking shit. But it's not talking shit, it's just talking shit to spark up the room, because if it's quiet, you're like a lot of guys say when me out of the gym, like, bro, it ain't the same. Like, bro, like I need that push. Like you just hearing your goddamn voice, it keeps me, you're on the edge of your seat. You're like,
I think it just makes it hypes them up because it makes them mad and they want to fuck you up.
Exactly.
So they start swinging. They start swinging at
everybody. And I use it as mental warfare to get in their fucking heads, and it worked. I was like, I got your ass, because these young bucks coming up, they're faster, they're stronger. I'm like, all right, I got to find a way to get in there.
Got to do something.
That's it. Play that chess. But I tell you what, man, hey, we're doing big things at this No Mercy Fightcast, man. We got the Spotify up. We got the YouTube channel up, man. We got the No Mercy IG freestyle, man. Like I said, you ain't supporting us, you ain't following us, man, you better jump on the bandwagon right now, because me and Frank the Tank, we taking over, baby. Hey, Frank, I love what you did today. You dropped a little highlight, and it's something we're going to talk about on our IG Live. But you talk about no more laying and praying. This is a Bkfc podcast, but we're just breaking into getting ready for Thursday.
Little side note. We're going to side
note. No more laying and praying in MMA.
Shit not working no more.
And I can't wait to chop it up about it. I made a little highlight with La Quinta.
That shit was funny. With La Quinta. Hey, fuck you, fuck me, no, fuck you.
I can't wait to chop it up. I know we're gonna piss a lot of people off about that all around the MMA scene, but it's truthful, man. You see
we've been waiting for the judges. We've been waiting for this to happen. I don't know if it's just because we favor the striking more, but no, just like I said, as a fan, you just sit back, take yourself away, and just as a fan, nobody wants to fucking watch that shit. And we've been waiting for the judges and the commission and stuff, the judges to pick up on this, and it looks like they finally did, because we've seen a couple fights lately in the last maybe 6 months to a year where that shit's not working no more
at all. And one thing, we're not saying it's not bad to be a wrestler. I'm saying if you got the motherfucker down, go old school Daniel Pineda and beat a motherfucker's head in. That's
old school, current school. He's still doing it.
Yeah,
current school.
We still call it old school because we came back.
Back in the day, because he was more of a wrestler back then. Yeah, but he still never did that shit,
bro. Then the Tito Ortiz, he was big at it. He was a good wrestler, but he gets you down, he's gonna fuck you up. Hey, and my boy Glover Teixeira fighting for the title this week. The
relentless on the ground. He does not let you fucking breathe, but beating the shit out of you on top.
He's an Instagram No Mercy Fightcast follower. He gave us a follower.
He's follower of the year 2022.
So big, hey, Glover, go get that fucking belt this weekend, man. I can't wait for it. But we'll talk about that Thursday on the IG Live. No Mercy Fightcast.
Get back on the lay and pray real quick. Talk a little more shit on lay and pray.
You want to lay and pray? We'll keep going about it. Let me tell you about the lay and pray. As a fighter, everybody says just get up. I understand just getting up, and the guy on the bottom trying to go for submissions. You're fighting a good wrestler, okay, but if you're just holding me down, you're eventually gonna get stood up. If you ain't doing no damage, and I guess shit, you gotta. So you can't stay
advance the position, cause some damage, do something. All this hugging. No. Like I said, we got 1 month away from Valentine's Day. You want to be fucking hugging, like you got 1 month away. Go hug everybody.
We just seen it in the Bellator fight with the boy from H-Town, the 135. My mind went blank.
From
Heritage Muay Thai. He fought Sabatello.
The guy that he trains with Adrian Yanez, and then
and all he was trying to do.
Damn, I don't remember his
lay
name.
and pray. And boy, like
Sabatello was just trying to lay and pray.
Yes, Sabatello was trying to lay and pray. It didn't work. It didn't work. Got his ass whooped. That's how it goes. But like you said, you can't lay and pray, man.
We'll talk about it more. We're gonna go IG live on Thursday night. IG live Fightcast freestyle.
No Mercy Fightcast. Like I said, but we back. We here. Hey man, thank y'all for joining us on this Fightcast. Hey man, one step closer, man. We keep on getting better and better. Hey, you like the mics?
Yeah, it's a little shit.
Hey,
we're getting there. We're taking it a step at a time. We upgraded from the little one. I need to get my I need to get my fucking attachment so I can use my little fucking,
But like I said, hey, like I said, if you ain't fucking with me and Frank and fucking with No Mercy Fightcast, you got the finger right there. Chingo the mother of the way.
I'm gonna get that one. I'm gonna get the same one. I forgot to look for it. You sent it to me. Yeah, man. Appreciate everybody. Like I said, like I saying, everybody has been down, man, and all the support. And you always hear, there's memes about it, and people talk about it. How your fucking your biggest supporters would be coming from strangers and some of your boys. So, and we see that too. But it's either way, sooner or later they'll jump on the train.
That's it. Jump home.
We just gotta keep talking shit all the way through until we get canceled.
We
thought we were gonna get canceled the first show, but fuck, we're still here.
That's it.
I gotta keep my calendar open every week.
Man, y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for joining us on No Mercy Fightcast.
Thanks again, man. Again, shout out Valerie Delgado Insurance. Diego Sanchez, hit her up and get insured before you fight that boy. No doubt, Trout.
No diggity, no doubt. Peace out, H-Town.